welcome back to the channel. It is Colton and Trevor here at Guitars Plus, and today we are showcasing Prestige guitars, which are very, very lovely guitars based in Canada. Some of them are made in Canada, as Trevor's holding there, and some of them are milled out in Korea and sort of assembled and finished up over in Vancouver. How did we get in touch with Prestige?
We got in touch with Prestige earlier this year. I was organizing the Victoria Guitar Show, and the guys came over to showcase. They had great lineup, and knowing that I was going to take over Guitars Plus, I was looking for new lines, and a local brand of this quality was immediately of interest. And yeah, I got to say I'm pretty impressed with it. Yeah, the two we've got in here, the Gold Top and the Korean line that Colton's got there, is they're skookum. Yeah,
they are. I would say they kind of deliver a more modern take on a sort of an old school design.
Yeah.
They fix a lot of the typical problems that you might see with like a G style guitar, shall we say.
Yeah.
So you've got some really nice beveling on the belly, which, you know, I'm starting to need, and we're.
I'm not going to comment. Yeah.
And then there's a great neck joint here that is set in, but in a really like clever way that it really flows. You know, with the body, you can really get up to the upper frets that you pay for.
Your hand wants the cradle in there, really nice, and it's not as blocky. They've really shaved off a bit of weight there, so that's definitely something I really like about that.
So they're doing subtle tweaks to an old recipe that just make it more friendly and playable. Yeah. But I think people always love the sound of like an old Les Paul, but maybe younger players are potentially turned off by some of the more antiquated design features, shall we say?
Yeah, I mean that design is made before the moon landing. Long before it, like actually maybe even Sputnik at that point.
That's crazy.
That's a few generations removed, and if you're a modern player looking for a classic sound, I think, and you want something made in Canada, like Prestige is something you should really have on your radar.
So this is the Korean built model. This is the Heritage Elite Flame Maple in Sunburst. Very classic. You've got the flame maple top, mahogany back, and mahogany neck. With those sort of nice comfort bevels, as I was showing earlier. You do have a JB and a 59 from Seymour Duncan, which is, classic, tried and true.
Yeah, coffee and cream.
Yep. You got the Grover tuners, which again, pretty typical for this kind of guitar. Real nice piece of ebony on this one. It does have a little bit of the sort of, streaking, which is becoming more and more common and accepted. I think it's nice. You get to see the characteristic of the wood, and it's not so, wasteful, as you might say.
No, absolutely not.
Well, I think it's becoming more accepted in like production level guitars. I think when you go to the, full bore made in North Vancouver one, yeah, you're gonna get a black as night ebony fingerboard, and that's totally fine.
Absolutely.
That's how it goes. Let's hear how this one sounds clean. I'm plugged in as always to the lovely Bad Cat Hot Cat. I've got a little bit of delay in the loop, but other than that, it's just all clean. I'll start in the middle position. I feel like that's a underappreciated position on a Les Paul.
Yeah, let's meet in the middle.
Neck pickup. And just for funsies, the bridge pickup, because who plays clean on a bridge pickup? Not really clean anymore.
Yeah, no one I know.
Cool. Throw some gain on it.
Crunch. Cap Captain Crunch. You stuck the landing.
We're only human.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm holding the completely made in Vancouver heritage gold top model. Obviously very classic styling, not at all, like some of the super modern, poplar burl burst finishes that they're doing.
Yeah.
But very cool nonetheless.
Yeah, gold, all that glitters is gold, right? So,
Yeah.
Classic color.
So basically this guitar feels like if this is like, how do I put this? This is great. This is like next level crazy good. This is really the Les Paul for somebody who wants kind of the classic tones, but doesn't want to deal with any of the old school. My guitar doesn't stay in tune. My headstock's going to snap off.
Yeah.
And I can't do any of the typical tweaks that I need to do because my truss rod doesn't work or something like that.
Yeah,
there's none of that on this.
It's a 21st century Les Paul.
For sure.
It's just a nice way to think about it.
Yeah. So absolutely cork sniffer components under the hood in terms of the electronics. They do the what they call the 50s wiring, I think, on a lot of these.
Yep.
You can get it with whatever kind of wiring you want, though, if you want coil taps and things like that.
Yep.
This has the same pickups, believe it or not. So the JB and the 59, you have a beautifully done bit of inlay work here, in my opinion. So you've got block inlays, but they are half mother of pearl, half abalone. Abalone. Yeah, there you go. I never remember if it's abalone or abalone. A nice pitch black ebony board. You've got a perfectly cut bone nut. And then these are Godo tuners on the back, which have the Prestige branding. I think even the truss rod cover is wood on this, which is,
it's a chunk of ebony.
Sort of cool, just little things like that you just don't find on other guitars like this.
It's hard to see on the catalogs or the websites or whatever, but it's when you get up close and personal, like when you come on down and check these things out, it's the little details that start to scream quality.
Yeah, I mean, the fit and finish is just spectacular on both guitars, but on this one especially. You can't go wrong with one of these. I would encourage you, if you're in the area or want to make the trip down, come check them out in person. We're happy to discuss getting in more of these too. I mean, I'm pretty into these, so I think they just need a little more attention. So I'm going to play this one now, and then I think we'll probably wrap this video up.
Wrap it up.
Okay. Let's put gain on it, because who cares about clean?
No.
Who cares?
Get dirty.
I don't care. Yeah, it's got that nice woody, stringy Les Paul thing, but still, with the JB is a little more oomph.
Yeah, spanky.
Yeah, this neck is definitely more friendly to me for sure. This one is definitely a bit more like of a traditional neck.
Yeah.
I think on the made in Canada ones, they will do a couple different neck profiles. This one feels a little more Zach Wilde kind of vibes. This one's more Jimmy Page, old school kind of thing.
You can notice that it's just it's a bit thicker. It's a bit more like down the middle, but this one, you kind of just took it for a ride a bit more. So
yeah. But I mean, they're both great. Both come in at sort of, this one's more in like the 2,000 sort of price bracket. This one's more in the $4,000 camp.
Yeah.
Both are great. You definitely get what you pay for, because I mean, if you were going custom shop Gibson,
are they going for like $8,000?
You are double this guitar.
Correct.
And if you're kind of into the, I don't know, the higher end Epiphone or the lower end Gibson, you're paying that kind of money anyway, and that mops the floor with both of those things, in my opinion.
Every day of the week, 100%.
So thanks so much for watching. Please come in and check out Prestige over at Guitars Plus. I'm glad to be showcasing this brand, and I hope you guys are receptive to these, because we'd like to work with them more in the future.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Really appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Come on down and check these guys out at Guitars Plus, open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 till 6 in downtown Victoria.
Take care.